Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Tiwa Savage, and you're listening to Star FM. Don't touch that dial.
About social media, a lot goes down on social media on a daily basis. It's a blessing and a curse, you'd say. So, yep, I'm glad to introduce someone joining me in the studio. Oh goodness. He is, okay, I would say he's a fine boy Friday because he's cute, he's handsome, Are you handsome?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Okay, that's someone blowing his own trumpet, but he's handsome. Okay, so is that call him Chips? Yeah.
Chibs.
Chips.
Yeah.
Okay, but the real name is
Chibzo. Yeah.
So Chips. Oh, that's really funky. Chips. I think I like the chips.
Yeah.
We're not mistaken for chips.
Yeah, that was the impression before. Chicken and chips.
Chicken and chips, you know. Okay, so we're just gonna be motivating you today. You can hashtag head to a Twitter handle is a hashtag Motivation Friday. Yeah, we're having a hashtag Request Friday, so we're gonna get to that point. But in the meantime, it's hashtag Motivation Friday, and Chips is here to get us motivated. Well, he's a motivational speaker, yeah, and I thought it would be good to have him to wrap up this week for us. I mean, get us motivated so that we can get ready for clear our head and get ready for a brand new week, especially get ready for a brand new year ahead of us, and get ready just to always take on life and all the challenges, all the battle as it comes, because I realized that it's more like a warfare we're fighting in this world. So yeah, you're always having one challenges or the other to overcome. There's another one to always overcome. So like it actually gets you promoted to another class. So you handle this one, you can always solve another one when it comes. You know, there's everybody with their problem. Like they say, every malam with his pet. But Chips, you were going to talk about people, workers, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first and foremost, I want to start with this because it's a Friday. So maybe I go with this story because there's a story that I love to use much. They say every day in the African savannah, a zebra wakes, knowing he must outrun the fastest lion or perish. At the same time, a lion stares and stretches, knowing he must outrun the fastest zebra or stag. So it's no different from the human race. Whether you're a lion or a zebra, we're all running to outrun the other. So it's life. That's one piece of the pie for today.
I like that. By the way, I said before, Chims is a motivational speaker. He had his education part of it here, and he had to travel out of the shores to, go for his master's. So when you hear him talk like that, you know where that's coming from. Okay, so let's get down to the motivational part now. I know a lot of people get up on a daily basis. I'm telling you, it's really, if we're going to be sincere, thank God for this thing called grace. It's really not easy because sometimes you don't feel like it. You don't feel like just getting out of bed. But you have to push yourself, get out there, get in the shower, and get on the road, especially when you live in a city called Lagos. Get through traffic and get to work. So all of this people do on a daily basis just to make their ends meet, and everybody's on his own hustle. They're hustling there, hustling here, but there's always something you're chasing on a daily basis, all in the end of getting money. So yes, you said we're going to talk about workers and how it's challenging sometimes, but just to keep them going.
Yeah, to all Nigerian workers, hardworking workers, and the youths also working hard. I know if you keep going to that job you hate to do, you ain't leaving yet, you just existing. So I can understand working hard for something you don't like.
James, can you say that again? If you keep
going to that job you hate to do, you ain't leaving yet, you just existing.
You're not leaving yet.
You just existing. Sooner or later you find out what leaving looks like. So what I want to tell them now is that if they keep working, if they work hard for a job they don't like, it's called stress. But that job you love to do is called passion. Because passion keeps you going, so you have to keep trusting forward. Just as hard work will take you places that never were, Now imagination fires the cannonball and has to be the lightning on the cake, because without it we go nowhere. Passion gives you the staying power. No matter how hard or tough it is, you always believe there's light at the end of the tunnel. You keep on going, you keep on moving against all odds. You're gonna get it to the promised land. You will get there. Don't worry. I know it takes time. If it's taking 3 years now, it might take 5 years, because the things are not easy as it might seem. If it's taking 5 years, supposed to take 5 years, it might take 7 years. That's always same, but you're still gonna get it. That's what we call passion. So that's it.
Bottom line is you would get it.
You will get it. It takes time. It's patience, grit, persistence, and grace.
There's virtue in all of these things. So you have to maintain your patience. You have to calm and not compare yourself. James, let's talk about comparison, because a lot of times people tend to compare themselves. I know social media also is not helping. We're going to come to social media in a bit, but let's talk about how people like to compare themselves to other people. You see comparison between friends, between family members. Some people can even be competing with their sisters, brothers, and their brothers' children. Say, look at the Chibuzo, daughter of and then the parents also don't help sometimes, because they feel like if he can do it, you too can do it, and they keep pushing the child. But everybody does have their limits, definitely, and everybody does have their time to get into their goal.
So that comparison is wrong, because you know what? You have a different question paper and I have a different question paper. So the answers are likely to be different, because I tell you, life is a marathon race. You start first is no guarantee you finish first. Usain Bolt starts first, he finishes first. Mo Farah starts first in the marathon play, doesn't guarantee he's gonna win. So that's what you have to look at. So when you start copying your neighbor, you place yourself under like a limitation that you have to get it all means. Go through the back door trying to get things that you don't deserve at that point in time.
I like that. Okay, so you do not have to compete with other people.
You're running your own race. Everybody's running it's all we are going through a similar gate. We are all running the race. Our aim is towards a similar goal. But you have to mind your own business and stop prognosing your neighbor's own.
I like that. Mind your business. Okay, so that's a better way to wrap that. Alright, so Chimps is still very much in the studio, and it's Motivation Friday, getting you guys motivated, getting you out of the box, and then you can begin to think out of the box, or begin to see yourself, have bigger imagination, because as I always say to you guys, nothing is too good for you. Back in school, I used to have a friend, Chimps. She tells me, I don't want to be too rich, I don't want to be too poor, I just want to be average. I'm like, you're either hot, it's like you're saying someone should serve you tea. So it's either hot or cold. You don't want it lukewarm. So you're gonna settle for one. Do you want to be poor or you want to be rich? She said, no, I don't want to be rich, or I do not want to be rich. I'm like, okay, you want to be poor? She said, no, I don't want to be poor. I just want to be able to afford 3 square meals. I'm like, what does that even mean?
There's a saying that money is great, but it can't buy a happy soul. So if she says that, yeah, it's good to be okay, comfortable, but remember, some people are rich and they're not happy. Why some are not rich but they're very happy? So you just have to have a balance in between, because I have the story of 5-year-old. I had to extract it from me. They say money is great but it can't buy a happy soul. That's it.
Money is great but it can't buy a happy soul. That is so true, so very true. Alright guys, it is still an edition 101.5 with Queencyglo, and Chimps joining me also get to motivate you, and it's hashtag Motivation Friday. We'll head back to the music because it's Friday. We want to party just a little bit. We ain't here to help anyone. We just want to have fun. When we come back, we get you motivated some more, because Chiefs is still very much with me. And pretty soon I'll get to open the phone lines that y'all can get a request for your favorite song, and whoever it is will call on your behalf. In the meantime, stick around. This is Audio Money, Rude Boy, next on my playlist. I'll be right back. Okay, it's not everything that you put out there in your life on social media. Okay, so social media is going to be blessing and a cost. Lovely song by Phase, 101.5 Star Fm, midday show with Queencyglo. Welcome back. Yeah, so I still have James right here, and it's hashtag Motivation Friday. So James, let's talk about
Chiefs.
social media.
It's Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Just call Z.
Okay,
Chiefs.
Z.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Okay, so Chiefs, let's talk about social media basically, because social media has been a blessing and a curse. But I don't know to say if it's safe to say it's being more of a curse than a blessing, because a lot of people have been able to make money off social media.
Yeah.
I mean, now there's stars out there. Social media has made so many people today rich.
Yeah.
So then, looking at the fact that it's not usually healthy for some people who mentally cannot handle it, you realize that we have more would you say depression these days, because people take to the solution of taking their lives at the end of the day, because they feel like some people are doing better than they are doing. And social media is a place where people get on and it's like a world on its own, and then some people sleep and wake up there, especially young people of these days. They seek love from social media, you know, from people you don't even know, you've not even seen. So you're like having a post and then you don't like your post, you feel depressed, you feel like people don't like you, you're always trying to get attention, and then it causes depression for a lot of people who feel like this set of these people don't like me, and what do I have to do? You know, you have to buy followers, buy that. Okay, so talk about it basically, how.
Yeah, you know, the problem is that social media is a bit addictive. So people, there are two kind of people now. People that use it as a tool to actually grow their business or do other things that actually enhance their status or something. Or people that just come there like maybe like they try to gossip on what people are doing, trending and everything. They don't mind their business. So what we want you to use as a tool and not as maybe like any other thing. If it's a tool, it's beneficial for you because you can actually do business.
In other words, you need to change your mentality when you go online.
Yeah, and the trap is addictive. That's my problem, because you know, remember the inventors are there. They want you to use it and use it and use it. But what about you thinking like the mindset? Why don't you create something they created? You understand? So it's not just about going there to trend on Twitter or something like that. It's just about you thinking about they've planned their life. They've been inventing something that the whole world is watching. But what about you? You're just watching. You're like the residue now. You're like the customer they're coming to meet. But why don't you be the client? Oh, sorry, the merchant that discovers these things and use it to impact lives or something.
Because I think about it, while you're busy, you know, going on social media to check on people's posts that get you depressed at the end of the day, liking and all of that, they are making money off it. So you begin to have this mindset of also making money off there.
You know, Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Great minds discuss idea, average minds discuss events, then small minds discuss people." So you know one problem we're having in this side of our country or maybe continent, you know, people tend not to mind their business, and that's what. See, funny enough, I've been abroad. Nobody, you know, it has advantage, it has disadvantage. Maybe where you can help your neighbor or something. But abroad, when you go there, nobody cares. They're doing their own thing. It's like you even go depressed when you're abroad than here, because there's Mama Okeke to help you, or Mama Rashidat or something. So you can see the problem. So that's where the problem lies. So use it as a tool and not as something else. That tool should enhance you, not to actually de-enhance you. So that's it.
Very, very, very true. Okay, so use it as a tool and not something else. Don't just use it for fun, but begin to think about you also can make money off social media rather than just spending your data all the time just to go and check on people's pictures and all of that. And also, let's talk about what people post on social media. Social media is never a real place. So don't even take it seriously such that you don't have depression as someone is doing better than you. Because nobody posts their worst side.
Yeah, they don't post their worst side. They always post their good side. So those who are the tough guys will always post their worst side. So you see them in both worlds. You remember I told you, don't copy your neighbor. If you copy your neighbor, they have a different question paper and the answers are likely to be different. So copying them does you no good. It actually makes you depressed and probably limits how far you can go in life.
Okay, limit how far you can go in life. So James, before you go, I want you to give a final word to everyone listening.
Okay, though your loads may be heavy, know that the weights make you strong. Your struggles and criticism are prerequisite for your greatness. So I know there's some parents struggling to put food on the table, some students trying to pass the exams, some youth still confused not having a job. But let me tell you something, life is a big game, so we'll have to play with a big hat. But don't be a loser to surrender when you know you can be a contender. If we all have good intentions, then we all could be winners. No matter your race or color, deep down we are all brothers. We born the same era. Somebody out there still love us. So we must all scuffle and struggle till we are breathless and weak. We have to strive our whole life to make it to the mountain peak, guys. So have a good Friday.
Amazing. Okay, James, thank you so very much for coming. I really do appreciate you coming. I mean, I'm sure you coming here has helped somebody out there today, and we look forward to seeing more of you on the show so that, I mean, we can get more people out of this thing called depression, and of course give more hopes to life, more strength to people to keep going.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks again for coming. Yeah. So that's James, and if you want to catch up with James on all social media platforms, how can we follow you, James?
At Deal4 Inspire, at Deal4 number 4 Inspire. That's where you get me. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you get me at Deal4 Inspire.
Deal.
DEAL number 4, then Inspire, INSPIRE.
Okay, that's DEAL. That's Deal.
For Inspire
on Instagram
and Facebook and Twitter,
and Twitter as well.
Yeah.
So don't no hash, no underscores.
No underscores.
Okay, just Deal4 Inspire. So in case you have any question for Chims, or you have personal issues you'd like to discuss with him, because this is his area of specialization. He goes about motivating people and he does it so well. So all you need to do is get in touch with him, and he definitely will put you through stuff that you need to know.
Or they could send an email at deal4inspire@gmail.com. That's the email. Deal4inspire, same spelling, at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. That's deal4inspire@gmail.com. So you can also send an email, or you can go straight up to Instagram and get to follow him, or get to follow him on Twitter, or better still, you can get to catch up with him on Facebook as well. All social media platforms, Deal4 Inspire. Number 4 there. Thank you again, James, for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, I really did have a great time talking to you.
Yeah, have a good Friday.